PE 578 video post. Are you listening? Question number one. What, if anything, surprised me about my score? Nothing really surprised me. I think I'm a pretty good listener. Over the years of coaching have really helped me become a great listener. Being able to relate with my players and get an understanding from my players, I really had to step back out of that head coaching mode and just let the players talk. And I really have formed a good ear of being able to listen to players and help building that relationship between players and myself. And I think over the years that it really helped me to be able to do that and become a better listener. Question number two. What are my listening strengths? I think my listening strength is being able to really pick out what is important coming from my players. If I'm really speaking to my players or anyone that I'm dealing with as far as my co-workers and family members, it's just being able to pick out what's important and how it affects them and getting an understanding of how deliver that message is important to them. And also picking up on nonverbal expressions or body languages. For example, when I talk to a player, I can kind of see if they're a little bit frustrated or they're in a better mood or things is going well. So through the body languages and the facial expression is giving me that key over the last years of coaching to really get an understanding of my players through those nonverbal body languages. Number three, what are your listening challenges? Um, I do like people to be focused and really look me in my eye when I'm talking to them, and it bothers me a little bit when they a little bit distracted and they're not focused and really just being focused and give me that eye contact to really let me know and understanding where they're coming from, and that kind of bothered me because when you're dealing in sports and you're trying to build a successful team, not only in sports, but when I'm talking to my kids and also talking to my co-worker to build a better relationship, I think the eye contact is very important, but it do distract me a little bit when those distractions by not looking and not staying focused is the things that's really challenging that I have to get better in those areas. Number four, how could I improve the listening skills of components of my low score? I don't think my scores are low, but there were some areas that I think I could get better or become better. Sometimes when I'm in a conversation, sometimes it's kind of hard for me to stay focused when I feel that the conversation is getting a little bored or a little bit uncomfortable for me. I have that tendency of trying to move on to another subject about it. And also sometimes when I hear a few sentences of a person's problems, I get to thinking that, hey, what can I do to help? But what I need to do is just listen and try not to give advice and let them just vent or just say the things that's on their mind or something that's bothering them. I think that's the best choice that you have to make sometime to just letting that person just communicate with you and just letting them get a lot of things off or off their mind and what they're trying to express to you. Number five, which Bible verse can I apply to improving the listening skill components that will help me with my score? And how will I do this? I really like Ephesians 4:29. When you talk, don't say anything bad, but say good things to people, which will help them. Whenever we will, whatever we say will help them grow. Then what we say will be blessed when they hear us. So I said I have a tendency of saying what's on my mind, which is a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing with me expressing. And the scripture is a good reminder for me is when I'm dealing with a co-worker or a family member or any of my players. Sometimes I have to really watch what I say and also think before I say something that not encouraging or not that positive. I want to say encouraging things to be able to build that person up and not break that person down. Words should be help build confidence, not destroy it.